Well, meanwhile, AT&T Chairman Randall Stephenson received a letter today from 3 Democrat senators with questions related to the company's payments to Michael Cohen, the longtime attorney for President Trump. The letter asserts that, quote, AT&T secretly paid the president's New York-based personal attorney through a limited liability corporation that he appears to have established, at least in part, to pay an actress to remain silent about a sexual affair with the president. Hundreds of thousands of dollars while the company had critical business before the president and his administration. So come November, will voters really care about all this? Here now is Mark Penn, former advisor and pollster to President Bill Clinton and former chief strategy officer for Microsoft. Mark, great to see you. You've written about all this. Do you think it's a waste of time for Democrats to focus on this? Might it not turn off some voters in the fall?
Well, look, I went through 1998, and the last thing I think the country should go through is a 1998 in reverse.
Isn't it why, you know, they say that history doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. There is a little rhyming going on, isn't there?
There is, and I think, look, perfectly fair questions to ask, although we know the prosecutors are already looked at it or are looking at it. But truthfully, Michael Cohen, Stormy Daniels, Avenatti, those are topics since they burst on the scene. The Democratic horse race has been closing. Trump has been going up. We know that if you talk substance versus stuff like this, substance wins out. So It's a lot better for Democrats, I think, to get out of this and back to the substance when there are some big issues on the table.
But just stay with us for a minute. There's also the question of hypocrisy. I mean, it was, after all, it was the Democratic committee and Hillary campaign in particular that laundered money through a law firm in order to pay for the Trump dossier. If you're going to be talking about laundering money through law firms, the chickens will come home to roost, right?
Well, I've been very consistent that it's puzzling to me that there's this fuss about whether this $130,000 was a campaign-related contribution, which is pretty dubious but possible, whereas we know that the stuff that went to Fusion GPS was definitely a hidden campaign contribution disguised where the law firms was used as a cutout, and yet there's no similar raids or process. People either want them both investigated all the way or both treated as administrative matters, but not one way.
There's another thing I think that voters and everybody's a lot of fed up with, and that's the attorney for Stormy Daniels. Michael Avenatti has been on, I don't know how many dozens of times on television networks all over the place. And you brought up a question about a week ago, who's paying for all of his work? You wrote this piece. He responded to it. There's Avenatti for those who've been living under a rock for the past year who haven't seen him. He wrote back about your piece specifically saying, once again, for at least the 20th time, all fees and expenses of this case have either been funded by our client, Ms. Stephanie Clifford, that's Stormy Daniels, or by donations from our crowdjustice.com page, to which you say what?
Well, first, Stephanie Clifford said explicitly she's not paying anything. Second, he set that up only after he was already representing her for several weeks and had been asked the question, who's paying for this? So who's paying for this? Now, where's the $500,000 that he collected going? There's no accounting. And is there a separate Oppo research operation here? Who's paying for that? And was Stormy Daniels indemnified because he said, hey, just go out and violate your non-compete agreement. Don't worry about it. Not the kind of advice I typically see from lawyers. And then I got into a back and forth about these bank records. Hey, where did you get those? That could be through an illegal process. And he writes back, oh, work product, work product. Well, once you release it, the privilege is waived, even if it was work product, which I highly doubt this would fall into the exception.
By the way, very quickly, when you tell your Democratic colleagues that they're making a mistake by focusing on these scandals, get back to the issues, what do they tell you?
A lot of people actually agree with that. I think a lot of people think, look, Avenatti went on his own and got 100 interviews. Cable TV is doing a free ride on this. Democrats know that a basic message is going to be a lot more successful.
Right. Free ride is the phrase to use because he's getting millions of publicity for himself. Mark Penn, good to see you, my friend. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate it.